Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another video. Today we're working on the Skyline again, and as much as I don't want to work on the Skyline, because summer is in full effect here in Japan, which means it's like 32 degrees right now, and the sun, wherever that is killing me. And I guess this is kind of the thing, like, you know, like working in the driveway and working yourself up as like a small YouTuber and getting up to that big level. I think like a good example would be like Adam LZ or TJ Hunt, right? Like they started working in their friends' like driveways and garages, and then moved all the way up to where they are now, which is like air-conned garage with a lift. And like, look at TJ Hunt, his new workshop that he's gotten with like 3 hoists and all that. Anyways, that's definitely the dream, but for now, I'm stuck to my driveway here in Japan. But anyways, let me show you what we're going to be working on today. Okay, so today I'm not doing anything like extravagant. I am going to be doing a few things to touch up the engine bay. So see this heat shield here that's all like kind of old and rusty? We're going to be pulling that off and we're going to be cleaning it up, and then we're going to be painting it with this black ceramic kind of heat proofing paint so that looks nice and black and not gross and rusty. I know over time that paint probably will come off. It's just what happens when things are heating and cooling like rapidly all the time, and that's what that does. So no matter what, you do have to paint it like every couple of years or so, but for now it's going to look good. And then the other thing that I noticed while I was looking at that was actually like some of the wiring down there that goes along like the chassis here. It's actually melted a bit. Now, not the wires themselves, but the insulation around them. So the electrical tape wrapped around there has melted a bit. So I need to put some heat shielding around that so it doesn't get any further melted. But anyways, let's throw you guys on a time lapse and just get started. Okay, so finished kind of scuffing the heat shield up with sandpaper. Started with 180 grit, then 320, just kind of scuffing it all up so the paint has something to stick. I know it still doesn't look the best. I mean, I could have wire wheeled it if I wanted it to be perfect, but ultimately this is only going to probably stay on the car for another year before I go to a full top mount setup. I did get all the heat shielding on all the wiring there. I am using plastic zip ties, but I think they should be able to hold up to the heat, so I'll monitor that. If I need to get the stainless steel zip ties for that, I will do that. I'm just going to monitor it and see if it does okay, because all of this heat shielding up the back here is just using plastic zip ties, and none of those have melted and they seem to be fine. So we'll see how that goes. But this looks pretty dry now. I let this sit out in the sun for 5 minutes and it's already like completely dry and hot now to the touch. So I'll probably grab that and we'll start painting. I'll show you guys my little cheap cardboard painting booth that I set up just for the occasion. It's just to kind of help stop get particles and things like that in the paint, and also to like protect everything around. Like I don't want to accidentally paint the side of the house with this stuff, so you know, it keeps it down nice and low. It's going to shield it from the wind, and I'll be able to probably get a decent coat of paint on there without any particulates in it. But otherwise, I'm going to throw you guys on the time lapse, start painting that, and then we'll pick up, I guess, once it's dry and it's ready to put on the car. Okay, so I moved my ghetto cardboard kind of paint booth over into direct sunlight around here in the driveway, just so it can bake and cook a lot faster, and that way I can get the second coat on. So right now, first coat's all finished and done. I'm going to do a second coat on only the part that you see, which is all of this here and the top. So that'll only get 2 coats. The inside and the back of it will only get 1 coat. But this stuff's pretty cool. It's like Japanese high temp exhaust paint. It says it's good for up to 500-600 degrees, so pretty sweet stuff. So that should be cool. And then yeah, at the moment I was just kind of going over the engine bay and checking things out, seeing if there's anything else I wanted to work on. But honestly, I think I'm going to take a break, go inside and have a nice cold Coke. The sun, it's like 40 degrees in the sun right now. And when I was checking the weather before, that's what it said. So it's a hot freaking day. While I was going over the engine bay, I was just thinking of like how awesome it's going to look when we can put one of our Otaku Garage intake manifolds on here and the top mount manifold, change the turbo, the rear housing to like a 0.63 or still keep the 0.73, that's fine. But all V-band, make it quick and easy for removing and all that stuff. And but hopefully I'm hoping and planning to try and do all of that around like the start of next year, like the first couple months of next year. My goal for this year is to get the YouTube channel up to a sustainable amount of subscribers and views so that I can leave full-time work entirely, not have to work for another company here in Japan, so that I can just do making content for you guys and, you know, getting products and developing new awesome products, which also means new content for you guys too, like, you know, the intake manifolds that I helped design and everything like that to then sell for Otaku Garage, right? Being able to then make more products like that so that we can sell more of those things means that I get to film that content for you guys and show you guys like what's involved in designing an intake manifold or an exhaust manifold or turbo kits and things like that. Like, I'd love to be able to, you know, create a turbo kit for things like the BRZ or the GT86 and things like that. So there's heaps of stuff I want to be able to do for Otaku Garage, but I just don't have the time to do it right now because it's still kind of a startup company in the aspect of product and development. And, you know, for me to really get there and be able to do that type of stuff, I want to be like doing it through, like, it's hard to explain, but essentially, if I'm self-sustainable from YouTube and creating content, then I don't need to draw a wage from the company, Otaku Garage, and then that means that then all the money that like would normally go to paying me a wage can just go into investing more in the company, making more and better products and growing the company. Because my biggest thing with Otaku Garage was I want it to be debt-free 100%. I don't want to owe any money to the banks. And we've done that so far. And unfortunately that means that we can't you know, just all of a sudden develop like 1,000 products and stuff and the bank like, you know, pay for the bill for all the staff and all the time and the factories and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, anyways, I'm kind of ranting on, but my goal this year is to try and get 100,000 subscribers. I know you guys are on board for that because it's going to be an awesome content, maybe even daily content for you guys, which is pretty much my goal. So yeah, if you guys want to share videos, tell all your friends about the channel, and let's try and grow this channel and get a really awesome subscriber base of active interactive subscribers. I know you guys already are that, but like I just want to grow that, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, rant over. Let's probably the next scene will be time lapse of me painting again, and then we'll fit it on. Okay, so everything is back together, and I have to say, for just a little bit of paint, it looks so much better. Like looking down through here, you just see the nice black kind of cover on the manifold, and then looking from the front of the engine bay here, you used to be able to see, like it stuck out like a sore thumb. You'd have this kind of silvery, rusty thing down in there that would just stick out, and it looked really bad, but now you barely even notice it. You see a nice brand new bolt there on a nice looking black cover on the manifold. So I'm really happy with how that just tiny little bit of thing made such a huge difference. The next thing that I obviously really want to change is the hosing that goes to my oil catch can. But like I said, I don't want to do that until I remove ABS, because that's where I want the catch can to go. And I don't want to have to cut the length of dash 10 braided line to there and then realize that it's not long enough to go there or too long, and like I have to redo the whole thing. So we'll leave that for now. And then obviously the biggest thing that I want to tidy up is this whole mess here. I want a forward facing intake manifold, get rid of all this extra piping that'll shorten things up. And I need a new radiator. I'm going to get a Greddy or a HPI. I'm going to save up for one of those. I'm getting rid of that cheap eBay one I bought that didn't fit properly. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, you know, obviously the engine bay and how it is now, it's super reliable. We're pretty much at 400 horsepower, and I beat on it nonstop when I'm at the track, drive it home, daily drive it. So I'm getting my fair use out of this car, that's for sure. And if it's reliable, it doesn't really matter what it looks like, right? It's just my OCD that's kind of going insane a bit. But anyways, I think that pretty much does it for today. I'm just gonna pack up everything and clean up. I just realized actually that I forgot to hang out the washing for the wife, so I need to quickly do that so that it has enough time to dry before she gets home and has a go at me. All right guys, and with that, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't super like adrenaline pumping and awesome like my drifting videos when I take you guys on passenger runs with me. But these little kind of like mods that you do to your car that make a huge difference to you, like for me, I look at that and I see a huge change, but for someone else when they look at it, they probably won't even notice it. But like, it gives me such a huge peace of mind knowing that I've now done that. And I think there's a lesson we can learn from this, right? Like when it comes to doing anything on your car, big or small, no matter the modification, do it for yourself. What makes you smile, what makes you feel happy and like that sense of accomplishment. And you're not gonna get that from modifying your car because you think all these people at a car meet are gonna like it better than this other car that you're competing against. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just see so many people that are just so caught up on building their car and how other people on the internet want to see it built. Like everyone's always posting things on Facebook. Should I do this to my car? Should I do that to the car? Like, why the hell are you asking anyone? Do it for yourself. What do you think you should do to your car? You're not going to get a feeling of self-accomplishment from doing what other people want your car to look like. Like, that's just crazy. Anyways, I could rant on that subject for ages. I'm sure you guys know I'm pretty opinionated on that subject. But anyways, guys, once again, I really hope you still enjoyed this video. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm in this for the long haul. I want to create content every day. I want to be able to have like this huge, awesome workshop that like even you guys, when you're visiting Japan, can come and visit and hang out, work on cars together, and just be able to keep putting content out every day, as well as doing awesome things with the Taka Garage and all that stuff. I should probably put out like a video talking about all these things that I want to do so you guys can get more on board with the vision and be a little bit more interactive. But yeah, I just want to encourage you guys, if you haven't already, share the channel with your friends, get your friends on board, get them to join. I think we're calling ourselves Unemployed Nation at the moment, but you know, just get everyone on board. And yeah, I'm just trying to encourage you guys to tell more people about the channel and get some more subscribers in so we can grow really well. And I've kind of lost my train of thought where to go from this, so I'm just going to say thanks heaps for watching. Again, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to check out all my social media, it's down in the description, as well as my PO box address if you want to send me slap stickers or anything you want to see in a mail time video. And with that guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Ja mata ne.